What if Qibli accepted Darkstalker's offer? By the way, I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. It's what I saw online, so if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I am deeply sorry about that. Spoilers up ahead for the end of Book 10, Darkness of Dragons. If you get spoiled, it is not my fault. So if you have not read Darkness of Dragons, please do not watch this video unless you want to get spoiled. So at the end of Book 10, Darkness of Dragons, so the offer Darkstalker gave him was, I will make you a numbness if you could not hurt me. And Darkstalker said that was a pretty good deal. And qibli has great ideas. He's given Darkstalker so many ideas too. So I think Darkstalker thought he'd be really responsible with his power. And he probably would be responsible. And you wanted to say yes. Perhaps if he was anonymous, Moon would love him even more. And maybe he could even put a harmless spell that would make everyone like him. Even Winter. Qibli's heart was pounding. But he looked Darkstalker in the eyes and simply said no. Even though, in his mind, he was saying, say yes. You could do so many great things. Maybe Moon will like him. Say yes. But he declined. I mean, even Tittle, his best friend, would not give him the offer. But what if qibli said yes to Darkstalker? Like he said, there would be no bad parent. Everybody would love him, including Moon. But what if he turned evil and teamed up with Darkstalker? What if he became Darkstalker's assistant? Would he betray his own friends and kill his own mother to become a Sandwing king? Then maybe try to even wipe out other tribes? Maybe even start a new war? I mean, being anonymous would be so stressful, he would probably turn evil. And if qibli and Darkstalker teamed up, would Darkstalker still have turned into Peacemaker? And then would Darkstalker continue to rule the Nightwings? Or would they both get tricked into doing something? Would Darkstalker and qibli even be friends, like Darkstalker promised? Or would qibli not turn evil, stay good, kind of like Turtle, and just be friends with all of his friends he has now, and still defeat Darkstalker? But no, if he was like Turtle, would he be scared to be noticed, not wanting to be noticed, not wanting to be used, scared to be used? Or would he stay good, classic old qibli, but with powers? Maybe even Darkstalker would trick him into doing something like betray his friends or trap qibli underground like Darkstalker was for 2,000 years. Or what if he put a spell on him to make him, like, maybe have qibli as his personal servant or like a slave, and maybe he would have qibli obey his every command and do any anonymous magic himself, so Darkstalker wouldn't have to do it himself. Or maybe Darkstalker would just make sure he doesn't hurt him, and then qibli would like maybe get too excited and use it unwisely and just turn crazy or evil. But what if when he got it, he just made useless things like Turtle, like kelp that'll make him swim faster, or like I mentioned earlier, like 5 seconds ago, turn evil, take over tribes, turn insane. What if he went crazy, then made himself immortal, and got stuck underneath the ground for 2,000 years like Darkstalker? If that did happen, I think Winter and Moonwatcher would betray him to do so. Or would he be like Avaltrus, be evil, but also slightly good to his tribe, kinda, and make a giant tower with a queen thorn, like Avaltrus when he made the Summer Palace? So would he stick to making good decisions, like the ideas he gives other dragons, or be evil, or a mix of evil and good, or just be good? I don't think he would really trust himself to use any of his magic. I think he'd be too scared to even enchant a stick to make him fly faster. I mean, even Turtle could do that. But maybe Turtle could give him tips and help him through being a new nominus, until he gets the hang of it. What if he made Queen Thorn's palace even better, beautiful, and bigger than before? Or be greedy and use his magic for him, and him only. Though, I don't think he would use it for himself only. I think he'd be generous, unless Darkstalker added something to the spell. But who knows? But what if, in days in advance, Darkstalker told qibli about the offer, so qibli would have time to think about it? Would qibli have accepted, or would he have been too scared to have too much power and decline, still saying no? What dragons would use him because of his powers? His real mom? Cobra? His grandfather? Maybe that's why he declined. Was qibli scared of being used, like Turtle in his mother's relationship? If he accepted, would he have been too excited and pressured to do stuff and end up overusing his power, or not use it at all? What if he got captured and had eggs with a dragon because he was forced, so they'd have an honest power dragon net? Was that one of his deep dark fears, then forced to use his powers in distant evil, then betray his friends? Was that another deep dark fear he had? He probably didn't have any time to even think about that stuff when Darkstalker gave him the offer. It was all so sudden. One moment, he could be normal. Then a second later, he could be omnis-powered qibli. Imagine if qibli, sweet old qibli, betrayed his friends. That'd be so un-qibli-like. That'd be insane. Can't even imagine. Anyways, what if Moon started to use him? And qibli would probably believe her, because Moon is his friend. Oh, jeez. Okay, so he could do bad things and good things. He could be like Turtle, Valters, Darkstalker. So good, evil-ish, evil. Would he betray his mother to become a Sandwind king? Or like I mentioned earlier, would Darkstalker just trick him? Which most likely would be the case. What if he took over all the tribes? I'd be hard and very unlikely, very un-qibli-like. What if qibli, king of Pahira, king of all tribes, ominous king qibli? Wow, what if he did turn evil and his friends trying to warn him that he's losing his soul? What if he betrayed them and stuck them in a prison or even killed them? Very possible if he turned evil. Very possible if he accepted Darkstalker's offer in general. What if he took Darkstalker's idea, scrambled it around, and made Moonwatcher love him and everyone else? Not very like him, but obey his every command. Oh jeez, okay. Hopefully if he accepted Darkstalker's offer, he wouldn't turn into Darkstalker too. But if he did accept Darkstalker's offer, would a huge war start? Would Darkstalker put a spell on him to make him be his assistant or something? That'd be crazy. And with two ominous dragons, that'd be almost impossible to defeat them. Together, they'd be the most powerful, feared, awesome, most evil monsters ever. What if a Moon teamed up with them too? Probably not. I think Moon, Pikachu, Turtle, and Tsunami would stop her from doing so. Hopefully. Imagine if qibli ended up betraying Darkstalker. What if when Darkstalker said, "But you can't ever hurt me"? What if qibli trapped him underground again or trapped him somewhere? Would that be technically hurting him? I don't think that would be hurting Darkstalker technically. Would it? I wonder if qibli would be an evil ominous dragon, a mix of both, or good. Who knows? So many possibilities if qibli said yes. I also can't believe Darkstalker threatened to kill qibli when he said no. Luckily, Moon wouldn't have forgave him.